Hello and welcome back to Helaba's primary markets update and review. We're now at the end of the first half of 2026. And boy, what a half year it has been, Matthias. Matthias is back with me here. Welcome.
Thanks, Thomas.
And basically what we look at is on the chart behind, we are already at almost 130 billion euros in total issuance in the euro covered bond markets in benchmark format. And we're en route towards a record. So of course, similar to the other asset categories we look at, senior non-pref and SSA. But what's your view? How does it continue, Matthias?
Yeah, thank you, Thomas. We have had a really good first half of the year 26. Issuance volume is roughly around 130 billion euros by the end of June. And we are not on the way to a record year, but it seems that we are on the way on a really fantastic issuance year.
I would disagree. I think we're on the way to a record. Let's see whether we end up at 180. That would be the record, right?
The record would be 210.
Oh, damn. Okay,
yeah.
That probably won't happen. Okay, I'll readdress myself. I think 180 is a good choice. But anyway, now we're approaching the summer break.
Yeah.
And you have looked, I understand, at a few years back and see what usually happens in August. Tell us a bit more about that, please.
Yeah, if you have a look at the chart, you see the issuance volume from January to the end of the year. And what you find is that in the middle of the year, right where we are at the moment, you find a gap in issuance activity that normally starts around the 20th of July and ends mid-August. And you can see that across various asset classes that there is really close to no issuance activity in the market.
So this is not just covers, this is also senior non-pref, senior pref and SSAs as well?
Yeah, exactly. All rates categories plus the seniors, and we found a similar pattern for every single asset category.
Okay, great. So that means we have a pronounced summer break. It's officially, historically established, at least for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
What's your recommendation? Should people still issue or should they rather go to the beach?
Besides the fact that it could be very nice at the beach, our recommendation is based on historical data. It is worth a look if you are aware of the fact that not all investors are at the desk. You have the market for your own when you decide to go to the market end of July, beginning of August. We have seen that several times, 1, 2, 3 issuance that we observed there, and almost ever these few issues were really successful.
So to sum up, end of July, keep your powder dry. Great. Now for the outlook for the rest of the year. What do you think are the risks?
Yeah, we have the usual risks that we observed since beginning of the year. We have again today Mr. Trump saying that the ceasefire is over. What is new is the issuance activity of the hyperscaler. It was Google, it was Amazon that were in the market. Additionally, SpaceX were in the market taking out over 20 billion US dollar. So that drives away demand from investors, and that could have potentially spillover effects on the issuance activity, in also the rates product and senior products.
Well, so at least we don't have the ugly ones in the past with diseases and stuff, but the ugly war ones are still there. And I don't know how you want to describe the hyperscaler, but that certainly is likely to take some appetite away. So again, we are in the beginning of July. So by that time, end of July, keep your powder dry. August is beckoning, not much happening. I'm rhyming today, so thank you very much. We have one more item here. Matthias has put it up here. We are in the lucky position to have been nominated again for a number of categories for Global Capital's Covered Bond Awards this year. There are the usual ones. Best Covered Bond Bank, basically coming force. We have Best Sub-Benchmark. We had that before as a nomination. What we have new is Best Liquidity Provider. We already had Best Bank for Inaugural Issuers. And the new one as well, I think they didn't have that before, is Best Bank for Secondary Trading. On top of that, we have 2 nominations for individuals. And those are Hendrik and Lucas.
Hi guys, thank you Thomas, thank you Matthias. My name is Hendrik.
And my name is Lucas. This year, Helaba is shortlisted in various categories, with the both of us being shortlisted as a covered bond investment bank rising star.
So both of us would be very grateful if you decide to either vote for one of us. Thank you in advance, and we are looking forward to meet you all in Seville for the ECBC Covered Bond Conference in September.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.